So what's up guys, welcome back to another video. And as you guys all know, CD Projekt Red released a new gameplay on Cyberpunk 2077. So today guys, I'm just going to be breaking down everything we saw in the video, or all the important thing we saw in the video. In fact, it's just a summary of the important stuff we saw in the video. So yeah guys, we're just going to be breaking it down into storyline and game mechanics, because those were like the main things they showed in the video. So let's get to it. So the first thing you may have seen in the video is a town in Night City called Pacifica. So basically Pacifica is just the slum of Night City. Like every open world game have their slums. I mean, Dragon Age had its slum, The Witcher had its slums, I think Skyrim had its slums. Like Skyrim was a very weird game. I mean, Whiterun was like the only extremely beautiful town in Skyrim. That is to me. I mean, there were a whole lot of other beautiful places, but I think Whiterun is like the most beautiful. Anywho, let's get back to topic. So yeah, Pacifica is the slums and it is very dangerous. That is even more dangerous than the main city itself. And according to the voice in the video, they said you should not take a stroll in Pacifica, that is dangerous. But we all know that when we play this game, we are going to take a stroll and kill a whole lot of people. So yeah, the native NPCs that live in Pacifica are called the Asians. I mean, I don't think it's the same spelling and pronunciation as Asians, but yeah, it's like a made-up culture or a made-up group. And the Asians are basically Jamaican cyberpunk people. Like, I don't understand. They are basically futuristic Jamaicans, and the Asians are also the creators of a group called Voodoo Boys.
Accept it. Why? What for? You are my vessel now. Through Agua, I see what you see.
Which are a gang of netrunners. Netrunners are a class in the game that are good with hacking and with technology. But should I actually call netrunners a class? It's more like a build, because of Cyberpunk 2077 does not have a fixed class system. I'll talk more on that when we get to the gameplay / game mechanics part of the video, but now let's focus more on the storyline. So in Pacifica there are gangs. Like, what do you expect? Because we all know that when you are poor and you have no money, you create a gang. But I'm poor and I don't have any money. Maybe I should start up my own gang. I mean, what would I even call that? Gamer gangs. Okay, let's just get back to the main video, because that was a bad joke. So yeah, Pacifica is filled up with gangs, and two of the major gangs are the Voodoo Boys and the Animals. As I said, I've mentioned who the Voodoo Boys are before, and I've given you a small storyline on them. But the Animals are, well, you know, a gang, but a gang with people that love taking steroids. They all look like as if they drank some hawk juice, because they're all buff and look like as if they can crush you with one hand. And yeah, the Animals are crazy looking, like really crazy looking. And the gang of the Animals is a woman called Sasquatch. Yeah, I know, weird. So basically in the gameplay, the Voodoo Boys hire you to take down the Animals, because of the Animals are opposing the Voodoo Boys, and the Voodoo Boys don't like the Animals. So yeah, you can either take them down with sneaking, or just, you know, cause a rampage and kill everybody. I love killing people in video games. But yeah, I'll talk more about the class system when we get to the gameplay part of the video. So the funny thing I want to talk about is Netwatch. Netwatch is like a government corporation that like watches everything that goes on in the internet. Do they remind you of anybody? But yeah, Netwatch watches the internet, and they try to protect like the world from the Black Wall. The Black Wall is like this internet space that is connected with AIs, and it's just weird. I don't really understand what's going on. Maybe when the game fully comes out and we play the game, we'll know more about it, but that's until when the game comes out or they release more information about it. But yeah, they want to stop total AI domination of the world. I know they sound like the good guys, but they're not exactly the good guys, because Netwatch will do anything in their power to stop people that oppose them, and that is bad, because they're killing and massacring people because of people opposes them, which is bad, because you could just talk to people and accept other people, but no, if you don't accept us, you just die, I guess. So they're basically Mandara. But yeah, the Netwatch and the Voodoo Boys are both fighting against each other, because the Voodoo Boys want to connect with the Black Wall and connect with the internet, like have a total connection with the internet and get high on internet weed. But yeah, that's all for the storyline. That's all I'm going to talk about. And we also got to see a few seconds of Keanu Reeves' character Johnny Silverhand, the ghost guy that's inside your head. Yeah, we got to know that he has his own agendas in the game, but they won't tell us, because I guess it's supposed to be like a surprise. I don't know, something. But yeah, let's get to the gameplay aspect of the video. So yeah, what did they show us this year in Cyberpunk 2077 when it comes to the game? So yeah, in this gameplay they showed us a couple of crazy things, but we're going to be focusing on the classes in the game. Yeah, they showed us a couple of classes, and only two, which are called the Strong Solo, which is basically a superhuman class in the game. The Strong Solo has superhuman strength, superhuman physics, basically just a superhuman. And then they showed us the Netrunner, which to me was kind of more interesting, because the Netrunner is a hacker class and I love Watch Dogs, so I'm very interested in the Netrunner. But another thing about the game is that there are no fixed classes. You can build your character the way you want to build them. You can make your character both super strong and also a super hacker, just like in Skyrim where there were no fixed classes. You can have magic and also be a super strong warrior at the same time, and I really like that about the game. And also there was another thing they showed. You can like pick your character background. Like, I know you can either be a rich boy from your background, or be a nomad, or just it's not really that important. It's not the first game to do something like that. I think there was like an RPG knight medieval game that does something even better than this. So it's not anything amazing. So yeah. So what else? So okay, yeah, they did show us like a whip thing that kind of reminds me of that demon boy from the Demon Slayer anime. You can use it to like slash people into half, or just hack into their implants and just make them do crazy stuff. Yeah, the gameplay was pretty amazing. I mean, it wasn't mind-blowing, but it was still pretty good. And I guess I'm done with the video. I mean, for anybody who noticed, during the recording of this video, I'm just talking gibberish because I'm kind of tired. But I just want to quickly talk on the topic before the topic became useless. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.